Hi friends, how are you? I think everybody is fine. Okay, today we are going to learn about the cyclic AMP system. Cyclic adenosine monophosphate CAMP is an important second messenger for many peptide and amine hormones. It also causes the lymphocyte activation and mast cell degranulation. Formation of cyclic AMP and alteration in cell functions by it involves a series of events following interaction of hormones with the receptor on the cell membrane. Steps of signal transduction. The steps of signal transduction are as follows. First step, the hormone binds with the receptor present on the cell membrane and forms hormone receptor complex HR complex formation. In second step, HR complex is formed that results in activation of G proteins. It may be either alpha S or alpha I. The membrane enzyme adenyl cyclase is activated if alpha S is stimulated. Adenyl cyclase is a membrane protein that spans the membrane 12 times. When the binding of hormone to receptor stimulates the stimulatory G protein alpha S subunit, adenyl cyclase is activated. If the hormone binding with the receptor stimulates the inhibitory G protein, that is alpha I subunit, adenyl cyclase is inhibited. Accordingly, in the next step, cyclic AMP formation either increased or decreased in the cell. Adenyl cyclase catalyzes the formation of ATP to cyclic AMP. In next step, cyclic the cyclic AMP activates the protein kinase A. The protein kinase A has two catalytic and two regulatory subunits. Cyclic AMP separates catalytic from regulatory subunits. This separation of subunits leads to activation of protein kinase A. Free catalytic subunits phosphorylate the serine and threonine residues on many cellular enzymes and other proteins. The process of phosphorylation of intracellular proteins results in formation of various phosphoproteins. New phosphoproteins induce cell functions, mediate the physiological effects of hormone. The protein kinase A also migrates to the nucleus, where it phosphorylate CREB. CREB is nothing but cyclic AMP responsive element binding protein. Cyclic AMP responsive element binding protein binds to DNA and influences the transcription of number of genes. Thus, cyclic AMP also alters the genetic functions of the cell. Termination of cyclic AMP actions. Actions of cyclic AMP in the cell are terminated in two ways. First way is cyclic AMP is degraded to 5-AMP in the cell by cytoplasmic enzyme phosphodiesterase PDE. In the second termination method is serine or threonine specific phosphatases dephosphorylate the proteins already phosphorylated by protein kinase A. Clinical importance. Not only many hormones act through cyclic AMP, but also toxins released by the various pathogens produce toxic features by altering cyclic AMP concentration in the cell. Cholera and pertussis toxins are examples of stimulation and inhibition of cyclic AMP respectively. That is, in stimulation of cyclic AMP causes the cholera and inhibition of cyclic AMP causes the pertussis toxins. Stimulation of cyclic AMP. In cholera, the highly infective acute diarrheal disease caused by Vibrio cholera, the cholera toxin, especially subunit A1 of the toxin, irreversibly transfers ADP ribose from NADP to its specific target protein. The GDP binding regulatory compound of adenylate cyclase in intestinal epithelial cells. The ADP ribosylated G protein upgrades activity of adenylate cyclates. Therefore, cyclic AMP production is increased. In intestinal epithelial cells, cyclic AMP decreases sodium absorption and increases chlorine secretion. Increased NaCl content in the intestinal lumen osmotically retains water and produces isotonic fluid diarrhea. Tea and coffee stimulate cyclic AMP formation. Inhibition of cyclic AMP. In pertussis, that is in whooping cough, an acute respiratory tract infection caused by Bordetella pertussis, a variety of toxins are produced by the pathogen. A component of pertussis toxin causes adenyl cyclase activity by activating inhibitory G protein. It impairs the host defense ability. Come to the diagram, a flow chart. When the HR complex is formed, it reacts with the G protein, either it may be GS or GI in the cell membrane. The cell membrane contains the enzyme adenyl cyclase that converts the ATP to CAMP. This CAMP converts the inactive protein kinase to active protein kinase A by removing of subunit from inactive protein kinase A. Activation of protein kinase A leads to phosphorylation of cellular enzymes and leads to the synthesis of phosphoproteins. Through it causes the physiological effects in the body. And then the function of cyclic AMP is phosphorylation of CREB. CREB is cyclic AMP responsive element of binding proteins. It leads to the transcription of genes and formation or synthesis of proteins. Okay, and our next topic is membrane phospholipid phospholipase system via inositol triphosphate and diacyl glycerol. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe. And if comment me if you have any doubts or you needed any topic. Thank you guys.